Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. This week's video I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyebrows. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so for the first step, you're going to want to take a spoolie and brush your eyebrows out, just to make sure we don't have any leftover foundation or any stuff like that. I believe I did get this spoolie from, I think I got this from Elf Cosmetics, and it's literally like $3. After you're done brushing them out, the next step is going to be taking a eyebrow pomade. This is the Anastasia in the shade Granite. I'm really not sure how you pronounce it, but that's the one I have. And I'm so sorry that it is a little bit dried up. I know I need to buy a new one. Next, you're going to want to take an angled brush, just like I showed you a few seconds ago. And you're going to want to dip that into the pomade and tap off some excess at the end. And now what you're going to want to do is start a very thin line at the bottom of your eyebrow, just like I'm showing you right now. And as you can see, you can already tell the difference by just making that simple thin line at the bottom. So now what you're going to want to do is grab your spoolie again and start brushing the thin line up, just to make sure we have everything blend out and it doesn't look too harsh. And you can actually leave your eyebrow like this if you want, but me personally, I love my thick eyebrows. Going back into the pomade to dip my angled brush again, I'm going to start building up the top now, and you're going to want to do the exact same thing as you did at the bottom. Just start building up that thin line at the top. Yet again, make sure you do brush your eyebrows out with the spoolie. So as you see, the eyebrow process is really just what you want your eyebrows to look like. I personally like my eyebrows very thick and very dark, like I said at the beginning. So you can just keep on going back to the pomade and adding more of the product onto your eyebrow. So don't worry if you think your eyebrows are a little messy or went over the line, because now we're going to be taking a concealer and an angled brush for your concealer. So make sure you have both of those items. And you're going to want to take a little squirt. Oh, I guess not. Sorry. Technical difficulties, guys. I'm very sorry about that. Let's continue now. So you want to get a little bit of your concealer in the back of your hand. And you're going to want to dip your angled brush. And as we did with the pomade, you're going to want to do a thin line at the bottom of the line that we just created, just to clean up any mess you made, any overdrawn line or anything like that. So just follow the line as you can see as I'm doing. And just make sure you really get in there. So after you finish with the bottom of the eyebrow, you're going to want to do the exact same thing to the top as we did with the pomade. And just make sure you get very close to the line. Well, as you can see, I do start at the very top and just drag the line down, just in case I mess up or something, so I won't have to clean it up that much. Not really sure if that made any sense whatsoever, but just continue following the exact same steps that I do. Just make sure you do take your time doing your eyebrows, guys, because after all, it's going to be on your face for the rest of the day. So you should be proud of the outcome. I know I still have a lot of work to do for my eyebrows. I personally don't think I'm the best at eyebrows, but this is something new to my channel. I really wanted to do a tutorial, well, a makeup tutorial, and hopefully I can see how I do progress in the future years. I'm simply showing how I get my eyebrows. Well, technically how I do my eyebrows every day. You don't really have to follow the same steps as I do, because I do like my eyebrows really dark. Compared to my sister, for example, she likes her eyebrows very light. So this is just showing you how I do my eyebrows, and hopefully you can get a little piece of knowledge for you to take back with you. So now what I do when I'm kind of sort of satisfied with my eyebrows, I start blending it out. And like we done before, the same thing you do to the top, you're going to do at the bottom. So as you see, it can kind of be difficult sometimes to really blend it out. And I really don't know why I didn't use my fingers, but yes, you can also use your fingers as opposed to a beauty blender. Once everything is blended out, I actually do go back with the pomade and try to darken up the lines just to make my eyebrows a little bit sharper and thicker and darker, because that's the way I like them. And since I do really dark eyebrows, at the beginning of your eyebrow, you're going to want to create little lines stroking up just to make it seem like you have more hair there and it won't be too noticeable. So it is a process. You really just have to play around and find the liking of your eyebrows, because I really still don't agree that my eyebrows are the best. It just takes time and practice to get it right. And here I go again with doing the same thing at the top, just darkening up the lines and making sure my eyebrows are really sharp. Brush, 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 brush. Okay, I see it. I see it coming all together. Wow, guys, look at the difference between both of my eyebrows. That's really bad. And now for the final step, you're going to want to take any highlighter and any highlighter brush that you might have, or a small brush, anything works. You're going to want to highlight that brow bone to the max. And you can really go crazy with the highlight. Just keep on going until you're liking. Oh, and I guess we're not done yet. We're going to want to take an old mascara and tap off the excess. This step is really just my personal liking. I like brushing my eyebrows off to the side, as you see me doing right now. And yes, guys, I do know that there is brow gel out there, but for me, I actually found out that mascara works 10 times better than any simple brow gel. So you can go ahead and try it out. Maybe that would work 10 times better for you as well. So now let's go do my other brow on the other side. And this is just going to be a little bit more sped up. As you can see, I'm doing the same exact thing that I did before, following the same steps and the same process. I do believe that this eyebrow came out so much better. I don't know why. But don't forget that your brows are never supposed to be twins. They are like sisters. So I really do hope you're enjoying this tutorial, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave me any comments down below of any makeup tutorials you want to see or any challenges. something more like this. I don't know what y'all like to see on my channel. So we are finally on the last step on the second eyebrow. So now you can take a look on how bad I actually did these brows. I really like how the second one came out. The first one's a little bit too thick for me, my personal liking. And this is all really what eyebrow tutorials are about. You really just want to style them your own way. As you can see, I'm adding more hair to the front of the eyebrows and just fixing them up to make sure that I like them before I start doing the rest of my makeup. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will be linking down below all the products I did use, and don't worry, most of them are drugstore products. And I hope to see you in next week's video. Bye!